Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to another exciting episode of Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing. My name is Zach. I'm joined by Rainer from Rainer's Rarities and Lane the Legend, aka the Midnight Collector. We have two very exciting unboxings tonight. We have the Hot Toys Rika unboxed by Rainer, and the Advanced Suit 2.0 limited edition Hot Toys figure unboxed by Lane. Dean said he'll be running a few minutes late tonight, so he will join us as he can. My eye allergies are killing me, so I may turn my camera off partway through the stream or perhaps intermittently throughout. But how are we doing today, gentlemen?
I'm doing well. How about you, aside from the allergies?
Boy, they are killing me. I feel like I can't even open my eyes today. But doing really well. Hit the gym today. Feeling good. My first day lifting. I had an arm injury, so I kind of took the last 2 months off so I could heal
Ugh.
my arm. But feeling great and excited to be back in the gym. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I had started my New Year's gym work today too, and oh my gosh, I got my butt kicked. I have someone who's there who's paid to kick my butt, but still, it's not fun.
There you go. How about you, Lane? How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing mostly good. I'm being jelly of that wonderfully permed looking hair that you got rocking this morning at this
Oh,
evening.
thanks. Thank
You
you.
just
Thank you.
you
I'll
look
give you some of
positive.
my hair, Lane. We could both have a little bit of hair.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
thinking of cutting all mine off.
you could probably just borrow some from your Gandalf.
There you go.
He's got hair to spare.
There you go. Let's start with Rekka, and we'll kind of cut back and forth as we need to. Whenever you need to hand it over to Lane Rayner, please let me know, and we will do that. Excuse me. I'm gonna go put more eye drops in. I feel like I am dying right now.
All right. Well, while you go do that, I will get this party started. So yeah, we were just discussing backstage how quickly this thing came in. I'm actually shocked I got it as early as I did.
It does
So
feel wrong that it came before the Batman or something, since that got announced a couple weeks earlier.
So here is the box art for you gentlemen. Oh, there's Dean. Hello, Dean.
What up? What up?
Not
What
much.
up?
Just just showing the box art here.
I do kind of wish it looks like from that Earth insert image. I wish they had maybe done something like what, like say Hot Toys did for the Bark Speeders, where they showed some of the different vehicles and everything, like all on a big picture. That seems like it would be perfect to have as part of the insert art to be like all the current released Bad Batch, like all together or something.
I have a feeling they may be saving that for Tech though. I don't
Yeah,
know, maybe. I mean, he's the last one to come down
that
the line.
requires creativity from Hot Toys stuff.
Yeah, that would. Here's the clamshell here with the extra hands. Let me just pull this off. And it's just tape. No need to have a heart attack.
Yeah. So, did they come with multiple hands for the gun and the blade, or is there probably just as you look in there?
I'm about to pop her open and find out. Let's get this on the thing so they don't go flying everywhere, because I tend to have a few mishaps with this tape. Wow, I actually got that smooth that time. All right, so we got one trigger finger here. It blends in with the black on my gloves here really well, so let me see if I can fix that. There's the trigger hand.
Wow, I just got a space message from Dean. So I was trying to put eye drops in, but I it sounded like
Open palm here.
What is it? The phaser or something. So I'm putting eye
Well,
drops in, but
I
I don't
do
want
think
to do it on
sometimes
camera.
Dean has conclusions that are to infinity and beyond, but that's about it.
So it looks like both hands here, you can hold the knife in either side of the hands here. So it looks
Okay,
like, to
that's
answer your
good.
question there, Lane, I included knife holding hands for each side.
That's a big that's a guy who you don't want to bring not the correct thing to a knife fight.
Yeah, exactly. And then here's the other open palm hand here. These hands are pretty massive. They remind me of mine.
Wow.
And then let's get the backpack out.
That's one thing they've done really good with the Bad Batch is all the backpacks, like how unique each one it is for each of the different members. They're totally unique and different with their look and style.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
there was
The Bad
there.
Batch backpacks, so that's 10 times fast.
Oh
Bad
God,
boy.
don't even. My speech therapist would have a field day.
Ooh, there you go.
That's
They've nailed all.
That's George W. Bush.
I know there's a little.
I don't
No,
see
that's a good one for Wrecker and a little bit more realistic. I am really impressed with how they've done the Batch Bad head sculpts for the most part. The only one I'm still worried a little bit maybe Tech slightly for him because he had more a little bit the more
Oh, where is
less.
my picture of this?
But all the head sculpts being that they're based off kind of
There we go.
CGI animated style that they've managed to translate them using Tamara Morrison as kind of a very basic template and stuff for them.
yeah. Hey Dean, what did you think about this knife? How'd you like to have this one in your collection?
that. I guess I'm not much of a knife guy, but sure.
He'd like to have some of the blasters in his collection.
Well, that's true. That's
That I
true.
would like. I was like, I
Like
own
that.
like 2 knives. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of the knife guy.
I actually think from the more recent figures that like have come out like this year, 2023 to now, I still think maybe the coolest blaster was the Cobb Vanth one. That's like one of the most unique,
Yeah, it's
like
badass.
Old West.
All right, here's for the moment of truth on this guy.
Ooh, he's big.
Yeah, he's massive. I'm gonna pull the plastic off here. So he looks like he comes default with the fists on, like all Hot Toys, but he's getting ready to release the wrecking ball. If you remember that scene from Clone Wars.
Yeah, I admit, for him, he is probably going to be just doing the fist punch together.
That's an iconic pose, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think he's good. Well, it's also putting him in a detail for shelf for space. That's perfect.
Yeah.
For him, because I intend to have all 5 all together.
And then there's a good shot of the head there.
How would you say the paint apps on the helmet? Do they look pretty good? Like
they look pretty decent. I feel like they could be a bit better, but for all in all, it's not terrible. I mean, it's hard when you take something that's in a cartoon and try to make it into a real life kind of deal. It doesn't translate well, and I can definitely see that. But for what it is, they did a good job. Let me check the posability on this bad boy here. See what kind of range of motion we got. So right away, I can notice with his shoulder armor, you're not going to get much range of motion out of that.
Oh,
unless
yeah.
You pop the shoulder armor off. But it looks like the joints go about that much.
Well, that's good. That's a little unfortunate because pretty much all the other Bad Batch figures have had great posability. That's one of the things, even in comparison for like trooper figures, the clones, whatever, they have all had fantastic articulation.
Yeah. And it looks like the joints here, you can get about that out of it. So he's definitely not a poser one. Definitely not one for Pose Wars.
Yeah. Well, just why Rainer is messing with that, because I know Oshfather's been dealing with his eyes and everything. Quick shout out to some of our people in the chat this evening. Toad Mafia here, Bob Dylan, one of the best names ever, King Dingaling. Thanks
Hey,
for joining.
Go follow King Dingling on Instagram. He just made an Instagram the other day.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. I
He's
will
got
do
some
that.
cool stuff on there. Here,
Nick's
I'll go ahead and
Collectibles.
take
Go
it over there.
ahead,
Nick's Collectibles. Sorry, it's like a haze on my.
No, you're all good. That's why
Bob
I thought I would do it
Dylan.
real quick.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Ben Thomas, Pablo Meza. Looking forward to the Rika unboxing. Let's see, Late Bloomer. I like that. Christian Cooper, Mark P.
Yomo.
I think Yomo started stream. I saw a story on Instagram, and I thought I saw that Yomo was streaming. Yomo, what's going on with that? That's pretty cool. I'm proud of you, bud.
So I just dropped the insert for the top of this here that has the Bad Batch logo. So I'll fetch that in a minute when I'm off camera. But this is just generic Hot Toy stand with a crotch grabber, although an extra large crotch grabber. I will
For
admit.
him. And you know what the really scary part is you realize, Rainer, as you're saying how big that guy is, that he's going to look like a mini-me figure next to when Venom comes out next year.
Oh yeah,
this year.
That's going to be
like he's going to be coming in a quarter scale like Hot Toys box or something.
Oh
when
my
he comes out.
gosh. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to Lane while I get Wrecker here all set up and posed up.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's see if we can get this into frame. Okay, guys. So as we can see here, this is one I've been anticipating. This is only my second Spider-Man figure ever from Hot Toys. Previous one I had was classic suit. This guy obviously is from Spider-Man 2, the Advanced Suit 2.0, which was obviously a limited release, which I will admit, and I don't know if you and Dean Ox way back when this came out, for pre-order end of last summer,
Uh,
if you guys talked about it or not, how you felt like this being the two main suits, starter suits, main suits, or whatever for the game were limited editions. That felt a little weird, you
Yeah.
know. Although I get why, maybe, but I felt like the black suit should have been the limited edition release, not this one or something. But it's like this one. I felt like especially for a big selling game like that, should have maybe been a little bit more available for people to
You
Yeah.
mean
get.
like the first one?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And
Yeah,
because
so-
there are differences to this one and what it comes with and everything like that.
Right.
So it's
So
not
it's
just
like-
the same thing.
But it's basically the same figure. So if you're just getting a few accessories, why not make it the exclusive? If you made the one black suited figure that's only come out, the limited edition would piss everyone off. But it's the second release of this one, so make it limited. We did talk about that.
Yeah, but obviously we have as with all Marvel, we've got the internal. You can see the figure here with some of the accessories. All the things that make me nervous half the time are all of the webbings and stuff. But get this bad boy open because this guy comes with quite a bit of stuff.
Nick says, this figure is arriving to him this week. I'm excited. Too bad Pop Collectibles won't send my Toby. I actually have the Hot Toys exclusive Spider-Man coming on Thursday. I'd probably save it for Monday. It's the comic style one.
The
those motherfuckers
Amazing
shipped
Spider-Man?
yeah, basically, like the one that has all the different.
Yeah, I think
logos in
that's the
box.
Amazing Spider-Man or whatever. Because they're calling them all the
Yeah.
different. We're like Tobey Maguire's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But
But then our Andrew Garfield is the Amazing Spider-Man.
yeah, but they had that labeled Amazing
Spectacular
Spider.
Spider-Man.
Well, they had him Amazing Spider-Man 2
Spectacular
Spider-Man or
Spider-Man?
something with the
Yeah.
licensing or whatever.
Yeah, so Yomo was streaming on Reverse
Oh,
Zeo. Wow, very cool. Welcome to the streaming world, buddy.
all right, so
Glad to have you
guys,
as a peer.
this one is actually two clamshells. You've got underneath here will be the base, which I'm actually going to be using this base because this guy will be going on top of my detail shelf, clashing with Movie Carnage. He's one of
Ooh, nice.
3-figure setup if I can make it fit without everything falling.
What's the third figure?
Going to be Tobey Spider-Man.
Hey, there you go.
Now that'll be when that figure comes out. I don't know. Did you guys talk about that one last week?
Which one? Sorry.
Toby.
We did actually. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it. Dean and I always say this, but we each kind of know different characters, and I couldn't tell you a good Toby from a bad Toby. I think they're all good to me. So, yeah, it looks fine to me. But
I talked ahead because I haven't had a chance to do it yet. The next scene for it bothers the shit out of me. I won't lie. Like it makes me kind of crazy looking at that.
I've heard that too, and
I saw a picture today that looked pretty bad. It would bother me, I think.
I just don't know if it's worse than the
Any
next
other
figure
Spider-Man?
that does it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it bad? Sure, but do any of them nail it? I don't think so.
Yeah.
So,
sorry.
So
go ahead.
this is just. Oh no! Go ahead and make. I kind of brought it up, so I was distracting from this. That's my fault.
No, we talked about this today in one of our chats.
So
Actually, in two of our chats, but Manny and I were talking about. It's like, look, Toby is my Spider-Man personally. Like in terms of I grew up with it. I think when I think Spider-Man live action, that's who I think of. So I mean, we're getting all this cool shit. Like, bro, I would have literally killed somebody for half this cool shit that we're getting now. So to me, like, even this Marvel Legends one that I've been playing with nonstop for like 3 weeks, it's still to me like so fucking awesome. Like I can't even believe that I have this. Um, in fact, I have a backup, and I committed to selling it. I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I didn't do that.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
here's one of the legs.
God
Like,
damn, that's fucking huge.
bro, they've been saying this thing
It's
takes up a
motherfucking
ton
king
of
crab
space.
leg, bro.
Yeah, but this is nice and feels very sturdy. It does not feel like it would break very easily or anything. It's got
Yeah.
pretty good
Nick, you're a fucking man of
posability.
class, bro. That's exactly what that is. Let me see. There you go. Marvel vs. Capcom, bro. Dude, I love Nick.
So it's got all
What a guy.
four of the claws here. Now this is going to point out the one thing I know only thing I'm probably not going to like with this figure is going to be the pieces that you have to stick in the back to fill the holes if you're not using the legs.
Oh, interesting.
I am really not looking forward because I currently I'm going to have to switch out some of the arms and pieces that I have attached for Carnage because literally the Spider-Man could not fit on the top with him because I've got the long sword arm and it's flat out sword arm kind of for Carnage, which is a foot long. It's like literally too long. I couldn't put him in there
It's
to
a
fit.
long Carnage.
Yeah, but it's got the four legs. It does have holes in the back, which I'll show you guys later. I think they look ugly as hell. Now, like something like Carnage does have the same thing, where you plug the tentacles in. But at least from what I've seen, the pieces you stick back into the back to fill them are way better. Like they just merge into the figure, the like plastic skin body, better. But we'll see here because, like I said, I haven't had it in hand obviously yet. Obviously, we've got the usual dynamic stand that like pretty much every Spider-Man should come with, like it's Spider-Man. The base here, I love the colors on the base here. Just with the spider insignia,
I like that.
and then the blue with the SS-42,
Advanced Suit 2.0,
which obviously totally fits with the color combination and everything of the suit. I think this honestly, just from the coloration and stuff, I think is one of my favorite Spider-Man bases. Like they really did a nice job with it. So I'm gonna try tonight's guy. I'm probably not gonna be. I'm gonna try and do probably just hooking Spider-Man up with his legs and stuff like that, and just put. I'm not gonna go crazy like attaching all.
Lane, you do this every
stuff.
time you unbox a figure. You're like, I'm not really gonna pose it.
Well, I know I'm gonna try and pose it, but I'm not gonna go psychotic because.
But you've never gone psychotic, so we're not expecting you to go psychotic.
Okay, I know.
We love you just the way you are, Lane. I think that's what Dean's trying to say.
I know.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I want to put something else there.
I was waiting for that.
Hello.
From Lane, he's a sweet guy.
Most of the time.
Nasty boy.
Maybe not today. My work, I was not particularly with some of my conclusions on some stuff that I stated perhaps a way I shouldn't have. But that's all different.
Earth616 says, I just got my Peter 2.0 today as well. I'll be keeping the legs on him. I don't like the pegs at all, but he looks great with the legs on. Very cool. Yeah. Congratulations, bud.
Yeah, it's just he is like, as we've been kind of reoccurring theme, even like with Dead Strange, I saw his unboxing, and yeah, he's definitely one that you're gonna have to have plenty of space for. So here for Spider-Man, obviously we've got this guy does not suffer from the modern issue of lack of hands that Hot Toys has. He comes with a ton of them. Love the colorations on there. I know this is one of the big things, the coloration versus the 1.0 and 2.0, like on the arms and stuff, is definitely different. But he comes with multiple hands, posing hands, crawling hands. The paint apps look really nice on him. Notice the wonderfully vibrant red, and then on where like the knuckle figures and stuff, kind of the web design on them, really nicely done. I'm not the biggest fan of this suit. I think at least in the first game, I thought it looked good, but not great. But it was definitely a very unique take, that allows the game kind of Spider-Man to stand on its own, which I'm always, I think in different media. Now, obviously, probably this is going to definitely be one of the hands that I use, which is going to be one of the webbing hands shooting. These are very good. There's really nice consistency on the front of kind of the glove/gauntlet look to them. They did a nice job on these. I'm not sure exactly. I probably need to look at the instruction what these are supposed to attach for. I'm not 100% sure. I think you can attach the webbing to them, maybe one of the types. But I'm not 100% sure on that. It's been a while since I watched some of the unboxings for this and everything to get an idea of what I needed to be prepared for with them. So here's also one thing. We've also got the alternate. So Dean, Rainer, guys, have any of you guys own many different Spider-Mans?
I
I've
don't think I've
owned
owned a
a
single
few.
one.
I have the black suit Toby actually.
Okay, like the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he only comes with one set of alternate eyes. I know, like the Amazing
It's kinda
Spider-Man
whack.
one comes with like two or three different, like three different or four different sets or something with it.
Yeah.
So here are the wings. The one thing I know I will never ever use, which are these wings that attach. They will. Let's see if I can show here.
Mark says Nick is going to turn into Niche if he doesn't get his Spider-Man soon. Whenever you're ready to switch, Rainer, just let me know.
Yeah.
I've got a pose ready, so whenever y'all are ready.
Just let me know.
Go ahead and switch to Rainer here, and then I'll show off Spider-Man.
So
All right, let's see what we got.
I got a little bit of the lower leg pose going here. So his lower body is definitely more flexible than his upper body.
Nice.
And then I've got the head on here, so you can see
Head
the
on.
unhelmeted.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Yes, exactly.
That's George W. Bush.
So let's say the arms don't pose as well as I would have liked, because you've got the massive shoulder plates and you've got all the joints and stuff. It doesn't work very well. But let me take them off and show you, because like I said, you run into that issue of just this blocking your range of motion. But I will say, where'd I put the backpack? Oh, right here. I will say though, that unhelmeted face sculpt is pretty damn nice. I like it. And I'm debating whether or not I'm going to display it with the helmet on now, actually.
Are you able to put the helmet, like in the show, he kind of has the helmet like sort of resting on the top of his head?
Let me give that a try, see if I can do that. I will do that real quick and let you know. I got limited counter space to work here. I do apologize. Alright, let's see if we can do that here. Unfortunately, you've got a ball joint in there.
God damn it.
So, that's not going to work. That's not going to fly. I tried.
And then also, some people were curious how to attach the weapon to the backpack. Is there?
Okay.
There's not anything in the instructions, but it looks like it should just clip on like the other ones do, like a magnet. But
let me pop it out of the hand here and let me try that.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people commenting on the Hot Toys posts. Apparently, they were dissatisfied.
Take the hand off. That would probably be the easiest way to do this. All right. Let's see here. So right away, I notice. I don't know if I don't see any kind of obvious clip or anything, but let's try.
I think it might be a magnet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Would it go on the left or the right?
It would go on his right side.
On his right side.
But I think the issue was people were saying it doesn't magnetize.
I can see that. It magnetizes, but it doesn't magnetize well.
Gotcha. See, like let me
get a shot here.
Yeah.
Let me get a shot of the figure here. I just got to get him off the stand. All right. So it magnetizes. See, it's trying to hold. I can feel it trying to hold here, but there's no real place for it to grip onto.
Mhm.
I mean, I could try doing it this way, but then you've got the blaster ammo, the magazine in the way. So
Yeah.
that is unfortunate, but yeah, that is a definite problem. It's trying to hook, but there's nothing for it to hook to.
Yeah, I want to say that I'm trying to find the photo.
Maybe the top, maybe the bottom. No.
It almost looked like it was. Let me see. Let me go back to the Hot Toys Facebook page.
All right. Yeah, cause I'm trying here. It's not wanting to go.
Let's see. Yeah, because I know. I want to say it was some of the people that might be in the chat right now that were asking.
Let me see here.
Oh,
Let's see.
whoops.
Let me pull the instructions out of the box and see if there's any kind of
Yeah, right here. See, look.
All right.
So in the instructions, there's no directions here, but they have it like this, and in the instructions, I guess they never really advertised that in the photos, but then the blogger photo has it.
Okay, let me try it that way then.
Yeah, and
See
I
if
remember I
that
saw, I was like,
works.
that looks kind of odd the way they have it. Rotate it the other way. It would be with the handle facing backwards.
With this, like this. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the guy
Yeah,
could have also just used like sticky tag or something.
yeah, cause yeah, that's not staying. That's not staying
Yeah.
at all.
I guess it's just odd because I thought the hunter backpack was magnetized with the rifle. I
Yeah, let
don't
me
know.
take a look at the
It's been a while that I've
let me take a look at the
messed with mine.
booklet here.
It
Just
doesn't
make
say anything on the booklet.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, then probably not. I would
Yeah.
imagine it's probably just somebody doing something for dramatic effect for advertising. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, nothing in the booklet.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for checking.
No worries. Alright, now comes the fun part. Getting them back on the stand. Alright. Get him up there. And I'm ready to pass the buck back to Lane whenever he's ready.
Yep. Okay. So here we've got Spider-Man himself out. Obviously looking mighty good. So for Spider-Man here, he definitely has, obviously, as you would hope, good articulation.
Ooh, I like that.
I'd say, yeah, it's probably about it right there. Now, this is like a full single suit and everything for him. So you're going to have a little bit of resistance. Obviously, can the suit go back and everything to its original look? You have to give time for it. For the feet, they do have pretty good motion. You move them up, back and such. Obviously, you've got really nice at the knee joints and stuff motion. Now, this is the only part where I think it's the eyesore is right back there.
Ouch. Yeah.
Yeah, for the 4 points where you would connect the legs, and then of course you've got, the little pieces that'll plug in there, but they kind of pop out. It's Venom and Carnage are the same way with their holes for the tentacles. But I think that because of the type of body and stuff, they just plug in. This is just kind of weird because it's just like this is where the action figure part of it seems to really come in for this one. But he still looks very cool. Obviously, with the head sculpt, plenty of articulation, mostly the sideways. You can get it decently up, like if you were doing a flight pose or something using the wings, like he does for travel in Spider-Man 2. He's a solid looking figure. I like the color combination stuff, the deep blue with the red. I think it's more on like the arms, like the forearms here and stuff. That's where you start seeing the color, like kind of the color differentiation styles for the Advanced Suit 2.0 versus the original. Now, a couple of the other big things I figured make sure to point out. Obviously, we've got the symbiote black suit attachment, which goes on to the arms, which is something like this, because this does feel pretty fragile, is probably something if I pose with, I'm going to not do on camera. Like, I'm going to be very careful, take my time with that. But he does come with that as well. His own symbiote style webbing connectors, because I think I am going to use this and stuff on him.
Yeah.
Not looking forward to getting this back in there, but this is the coolest thing to me, other than the legs, is the little spider bot. I love this thing. This thing is cool. It has a little stand part it's attached to. This thing is really nice. Matches perfectly with Spider-Man. Legs, unfortunately, do not move. They're not articulated or anything. But this is a nice, cool little accessory, I think, to come with it, which you can use. Although, unfortunately, in Spider-Man 2, I would probably say Mary Jane Watson's little like stun gun thing is more deadly to guys than Spider-Man stuff.
Earth says, what do you think of the new set of webs? Got them with my upgraded miles. The paint apps and designs of the webs are so much better in my opinion. I'm so glad we finally got new fucking webs. Holy Jesus. They've been using the same fucking webs. Genuinely, I think as long as I've been collecting. And even before that. At least I think they have. They fucking seem like they're old.
But yeah, no, that guy is really cool. So the main thing I wanted to get kind of was just him set up and see how he looked with the arms attached, because I think that's kind of obviously for this Spider-Man going to be the money shot.
The money shot.
And the good thing is they seem to attach pretty easily overall. Yeah, but they make this so-and-so take up a crap ton of space. I can just see already.
Whenever you're ready to switch back, Lane, just let us know.
Okay.
Let's get some sexy music going.
Yeah, I'm also trying not to like choke myself with the ends of these.
Nah, Zach, you need to get the epic sax guy going up in here.
Bro, I need to get some Zerotech up in here, bro. I'm dying right now.
Epic saxophone unboxing.
What's up, Marco? Here, we'll switch back to Rainer. Go ahead, Rainer.
Alright. So, I did manage to get some more mobility out of the arms here. You just got to be careful when you're posing it to pose it in stages and make sure the shoulder armor is not scraping up against anything. And I would be concerned about it scraping up against this neck piece right here.
How is it attached?
It's attached via Velcro, so I think it's attached via Velcro. Let me rephrase. It looks like it, yes.
Oh, okay.
So you could theoretically pop it off, get the pose in, then pop it back on, but
Yeah.
it's just it's not as great a posability as I would like. But yeah, I just wanted to show you with his gun up there, just about the range that I would expect without causing any damage. And then of course I got his knife in the other hand there. So now one thing I was curious about is his torso posability. Take his backpack off for this because I want to see if he's got any torso flexibility, which it looks like he does not. I mean, that's all one solid piece right there. So that was all I wanted to show you. I was just doing some investigating while Lane was doing his unboxing.
There you go.
Okay.
What do we got, Lane?
I'm going to give you a minute here. Tighten it a little bit, but
Be getting my figure in a final pose here for the end of the night.
One of y'all do something, please, for the God.
yeah, well, just getting him, he's definitely not posed like exactly what I would want him to be, but we're just throwing something together here. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Give me 1 second and I can get this. All right, here we go. So you can just, I know, guys, he's posed really shitty, but just trying to get you an idea.
Lane, I'll be honest, it's not my favorite pose.
No, it's definitely a super shitty pose. It's not helping is that I need to tighten the actual, I need to tighten that up actually there on the back because it's like really is. Dean, what?
Bro, it was okay. So I have my art program up, so I wasn't looking at the screen, and you were like, "It's a pretty shitty pose." I was like, "It's probably not that bad." And then look over.
Yeah, no, it's shitty.
He's like
Here.
about to start a cartwheel. Oh fuck, that was good.
It would be a good cartwheel too, because he's got 8 arms, or I guess 6 arms.
Well, yeah, I was just trying to throw on, but the problem is I need to tighten the screw here because this thing is so heavy with the arms attached that
Yeah.
like there's no. But you can see this. I understand. Yeah, it's a John pose.
Honestly, I've always had such fucking terrible luck with those fucking clamps that it's like, even with the screw as tight as fucking possible, I can never get them to like be as sturdy as I need them to be.
Yeah,
So I don't feel
but
too
this.
bad.
Well, this is just. I just wanted to get it on there with the arms so you guys could just see the like scale and size for how big this guy is,
Yeah.
and even then for his kind of shitty. I am flying at you, bro, to punch you in the face, very awkwardly. But just, I think he does, even for this shit pose that he's in. If you like from seeing it in person here, just with the arms and everything attached and everything, he looks fucking cool, man. Like there's just size and presence to this guy that he looks really cool. Not going to be my favorite Spider-Man. I still probably would say like the Toby suit, things like that for live action and stuff. But if you got him or something coming, I think you're going to like him. God, I hate what I did with the effing legs. That's the biggest thing for me is for Spider-Man. I think you have to like getting the leg pose and stuff for them. The upper body's kind of whatever. That's easy. You just got to have the arm out like it's shooting its webbing or something. But making sure how you can get where it's supposed to be dynamic with the legs, that's like, that is, well, yeah, I got him bending the wrong. It's I know it's like I'm not a good poser just by trade anyway, but think it gives off the size and scale for this guy with the arms and everything. But anyway, that was just super quick, really awful pose.
Let me hang on. That's Lane. We can't do this.
What?
Let's think here. Let's. I gotta look at a poll. We gotta fix this, Lane. This is too much.
Well, he's not going to be staying in this pose. I'm going to put him in something different.
I've been to your house, Lane. Come on, don't lie to me. Let's try to make it a little better for the people watching. Would you be up for that? Let's do this. Let's try to do this. I'll pull it up on screen and let's see if we can get this.
This is the Spider-Man.
I think we could do this right now, and I think it would show this off a little better. You could have the grabber kind of coming at an angle. You wouldn't even really need to switch the hands, I think, and then just splay the legs a bit more, and then bend the right leg. I think we're gonna have something good. I want my boy to go home with a W tonight.
I think he's doing it.
Oh my God, he's doing it.
That's
He's
Jason
actually doing it.
Bourne. Hold on, let him cook. Let him cook. Oh, I'm already liking this way more. The Midnight Poser, Lane. You got a new name, bro. Okay, now we got to crouch, bend the stand so it's forward, and then bend that right leg. And you could probably use both toes as like the points of contact for the ground with the lower two legs, maybe. That'd be pretty fucking sick. Fish says I'll pay $50 for this. And Rainer, we're gonna take you to posing school next, so we're gonna get both of y'all the champion pose tonight. Well,
It's not quite like it's a little awkward right here, but this thing kind of falling forward a little bit too.
show me, Lane.
Like this, the left foot needs to be forward a little bit more, and this needs to be farther out.
Can you show me the waist? I
Sure.
wonder...
Oh, there we go. Of course, it goes like completely out of FM focus here.
There you
So
go. You got it.
that
now.
gives you a little bit more of the full look.
You know,
Stuff.
You know, I think if you lower that right, like a little bit, I think you might have something here, Lane.
What this?
Yeah. No, the right arm, sorry. You have it a bit high. But I think that looks pretty good, Lane. I think that's a much better than your first attempt. I'll give you this, Lane. I love it. That would get at least a few points in post.
Much better.
Yeah,
Bro, I need
much
to fucking
better.
clip that earlier. That was fucking awesome.
All right, Rainer, let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we're doing.
Don't make me laugh at you, buddy.
Actually,
solid.
that's a pretty fucking
Yeah,
good
it's pretty
pose.
solid. It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's like tried and true. It's basic.
It's a
and it
classic.
works. Yeah.
It gets you from point A to point
But
B.
also, getting figures in armor to hold their helmet is a pain in the
Is a
ass.
fucking
So
pain in
you
the
I
ass.
was
did pretty
struggling
good.
with that when my camera was off.
Both of you
I
guys
was
posed
not gonna
excellent
lie.
today.
Yeah, I've always had problems with my Commander Cody or Commander Rex. I can never get the fucking hand just right to cup it.
Yeah.
So, good shit.
Awesome. Yep, it's what you're gonna get out of this figure. I mean, like I said, the posability on the upper body is not great. but the lower body you can get some combat stances and stuff going. So I think that'll definitely work to its favor. But if you want something dynamic and basic, this is probably the way to go.
There you go. Well, we unboxed 2 Hot Toys today, and I think we did them justice. I think we showed them off in the best way possible. Lane, so you're gonna have you said Toby, Carnage, and that figure fighting on one DTOF shelf or 2? Because I feel like that's a lot for one.
Yeah, it may not work for one, but I'm gonna eventually be getting a second shelf where if I have to carry it over a little bit, I can. So I'm probably not going to be posting him on top of that until I get my second shelf that is going to go next to it. That shelf is meant just for the, in theory, meant for the bat cycle from the Flash, but I think that's going to be too long, like 22 inches. But that's probably for like the end of 2024.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
And this guy, I might pose versus him, but I may not be able to use the legs necessarily. Yeah. But I'm getting the Toby that's just the Toby. It doesn't have the Sandman diorama or anything. So he's not going to take... He's not the part I'm worried about fitting. It's the other 2 things, which are massive, But the only thing I'm not sure with this one, because I haven't owned many Spider-Mans, is I'm not sure how long-term the suit, like if I leave it in an action pose, is it going to have recovery or stuff? Because I know Spider-Man's can be a crapshoot, kind of, with how they are. Like, I think the black suit is going to be the one that is going to be awful for posing. I think that's going to be like the anti-eye suit overall when it comes.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah, no, we definitely don't need a pose war between me and Rainer, because to get a good pose, we'd probably be here for 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, shots fired. All right.
Wow, how dare you?
No. Well, I mean, technically, Rainer could just think, I'm trying to pose a big trooper man with tons of plastic all over the body where, you've got flexing material where at least, even if you're only going to leave it in for 5 minutes, you should, in theory, be able to do something half decent, or at least you can, move it to make it look like it has action.
Well, maybe what we need to do is get the same figure and do a pose war. That way we're on even footing. That'd be interesting. That could be interesting.
We shall see. Let's see. We got Tuesday this week, CW. Wednesday After Dark. Thursday OFAC. Friday, just another Friday night. And Saturday, we're tinkering with the idea, maybe not every week, weekly Baldur's Gate, but at least occasionally back-to-backs. So we shall see if that happens. And yeah, we'll love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing.
Bye.
Take care, everybody.